Good evening, everyone. My name is Payal, and I welcome you all to We Talk to You, a show by Puberty to Menopause, a public health awareness initiative by Human Biologicals Institute. Human Biologicals Institute is a division of IIL, Indian Immunologicals Limited, which was established by the National Dairy Development Board in the year 1982 as its unit, and later it was registered as a company in the year 1999. Human Biological Institute was established in the year 1998 when Government of India requested IIL to produce a modern tissue culture anti-rabies vaccine that was to phase out the unsafe nerve tissue vaccine. The first manufacturing facility of Human Biologicals Institute was established at Ooty. The facility is one of its kind in India to have rolled out first Vero cell culture rabies vaccine in the year 2000. Subsequently, HPI launched other vaccines, and currently we are the major player in human vaccines, leader in anti-rabies vaccine segment, and presence in around 50 countries. With three state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities at Ooty, Gachibowli, and Karkapatla, also known as Genome Valley, Human Biologicals Institute has forayed into the market of clinically proven wellness products and infertility range of hormones. Human Biologicals Institute vision is to shape global healthcare by spearheading the One Health initiative. Our mission is to innovate, produce, and market quality healthcare products and services to improve and extend lives. We truly believe in providing affordable products with high quality through continuous technical innovations and improvements to meet our customers' needs. As an organization, we truly believe in our corporate social responsibility. Either it's adoption of government school, where IIL is providing infrastructure facilities, including help in the midday meal program, or in our association with NDTB through IIL gift meal program, over 2,500 school-going children are benefited. We're working towards a rabies-free country, starting with Thiruvananthapuram, in association with FIAPO. We're also very proud to share about a green initiative. As a market leader, we have taken a significant step to reduce the plastic burden by 160 tons per annum by introducing eco-friendly pack for our flagship brands. So this was for your information about Human Biologicals Institute. For more information, you can also log on to www.imbumin.com. So, first of all, before I begin today's session, I welcome all our viewers who have joined us live today. Today, we are going to discuss about a very basic, simple, yet a topic which is not quite followed by all. We all would have heard about this particular statement: "We are what we eat." Well, this goes well even with those couples, men and women, who are trying to become parents. There are various studies which says that men and women who are trying to become parents naturally without any assisted reproductive technologies like IVF, there are various nutrients which has been linked to positive effects on fertility. Simultaneously, there are many nutrients which are found to have negative effects as well. So, to understand and to know more about it, we have a very special guest with us today. Please welcome Dr. Shylaja M.N, MBBS MS gold medalist. She is a consultant in reproductive medicine, obstetric and gynecology. And we are welcoming her from Karnataka, and we are so honored, and it's an absolute pleasure to have Dr. Shylaja in our show today. Dr. Shylaja, a very good evening, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Miss Payal Hota. That was a pleasant introduction of mine.
So, Dr. Shylaja, I'm sure you would agree with me, ma'am, that this particular topic, though I would say many can say, okay, we know about it, but still there are so many points, so many things that people still don't follow and they don't know. So,
Yes.
so before we exactly get into this, I'm sure many would also, want to know more about the fertility health, or if there is an effect, we call it infertility. So, if you can give a certain brief about it before we actually start talking about the food and nutrition effect on that.
Yeah, actually, the right beginning. What the thing is, we don't know exactly what is infertility. Some people get confused. What exactly is infertility? Am I infertile or am I fertile? A very good beginning. So, by definition, we have to go by scientific definitions. By definition, a couple with 1 year of regular sexual intercourse and not conceiving, they fall under the definition of infertility. Any couple for that matter. And when the female age is beyond 35 years, we reduce the duration to 6 months. Any couple with female age beyond 35 years having regular unprotected intercourse and not conceiving in 6 months, she falls into the category of infertility. The mere purpose of defining them is that is the checkpoint. They should go for evaluation further. It is not that they will never have a child, it is not that they are permanently infertile or something like that. It is the point that they should also get checked if something is wrong in their system, both male and female.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Shalja. Before we get into the next one, I would just like to let you know that we are sounding a small disturbance while you're talking. So there is some echo and a background noise. Hope it sense.
No,
The
I don't.
moment you're talking, we are hearing some disturbance in the background.
Okay, I've switched off the fan. I don't see any disturbance over here. Can you just guide me some?
All right. Just there is some disturbance in the sound, probably if there is some instrument which is turned on while you're talking, or
Now is it okay?
better.
Yeah, I have switched off my mobile data. Maybe that was causing the interference.
Okay, and yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So before we move on to the next question for Dr. Shelja, I would like to let all our viewers know that we are open to questions. So you can put your questions in the comment section. Dr. Shelja would love to answer all of them by end of the discussion. So and stay tuned till the end. We have a lot of interesting discussion coming up. So, Dr. Shelja, now that okay, this is what infertility means, and now coming to this thought that can nutrition influence fertility? If someone's fertility health has been declined already, and probably the couple is not, either men and women both, if they're not able to conceive, like you said, for a period of 1 year, they're not able to conceive naturally.
Yeah.
Can nutrition influence their fertility health?
Yeah. Yeah, Payal. As I said, at 1 year, they have not conceived. It's been like maybe their first anniversary and they have not conceived. They might be having little bit of social pressure or sometimes an inside question, why am I not conceiving? So along with reaching out to a doctor nearby, they have to do a check towards their diet also. That is the point also. Better started early, but if they have been into their own busy lives and not have kept a proper check on their diet, this is their time. This is the final call time to revise their diet and make some certain changes. So, as you asked, how does the nutrition plays a role in infertility?
Right.
Nutrition plays a role in infertility for both male and female. Sometimes we as easily assume it is only for female. As a male, most of times nutrition shouldn't matter. No, I'm sorry, it really matters for both for both female and male. So how does it matter? So it matters in variety of things. Maybe either the female or male partner is overweight, or somebody is underweight, or somebody has a particular nutrition deficiency, some particular vitamin deficiency, or no such deficiency, normal weight, but an extremely imbalanced diet, which is maybe they might appear normal, they might not appear overweight or underweight, they might be eating everything, but some balance is lost. Even such times, they will have little delay in conceiving, which makes them worry. So these are the checkpoints they have to do, or sometimes the doctor, they may themselves will do the checkpoints. The doctor will advise the couple. One of you needs to lose weight, one of you needs to maybe gain some good weight, or this is the particular nutritional deficiency I see in you. This is the thing we need to correct. So this is how it matters.
All right. So, Dr. Shalja, are there, like can you give a certain insight about any specific food, specific nutrients that everybody should know about, that these are the specific food that if consumed regularly for a for a certain period can actually influence their fertility health, and what are the things that even before starting any treatment, or while they are undergoing. So can you help us in listing out the specific nutrients in food?
Yeah, yeah, I can list it out. But the thing is, the main giveaway point is there is no particular wonder food or a superfood which will magically improve the fertility. It is actually the balance. So I cannot come here and tell particular food is very bad, particular food is very good. But the thing is, it is the striking balance. This food plan is not only for people who are trying to conceive. It usually universally applies to all of us. All of us. This is how we have to follow. But in today's times, it is not as easy as we say to follow. But we have to make certain more efforts to bring it to balance, especially when you're also facing infertility. Because when we don't bring it, the doctor might say your body is not cooperating. Whatever the treatment we are putting from months together, somehow your body is not responding. The couple will be very disappointed to hear that. So instead of that, we better make certain diet changes from the beginning so that it will help them. So we'll go one by one, Mr. Payal. So the
Yeah.
first important thing we need to do is put a big no to certain foods. First, we'll begin with what needs to be stopped. Doing that itself is half the work done. So we have to say tata bye bye to certain foods really. In these days, it is difficult to say bye to those foods, but when we consider our health, when we put our health on the table, we have to ditch out certain foods.
Yeah.
So we'll we'll have to avoid the alcohol, smoking. Okay, we have to say no to junk, any junk, street food or junk outside foods. Yes, it is not good, especially when you're suffering from infertility. It is not even considered like once in a while. Okay, once in a while I can consider this. What harm will this do? Don't give yourself such liberty. Be strict on your body. Let your body come under certain control. So say no to junks, say no to caffeinated drinks again, say no to smoking, say no to alcohol. Okay, and for that matter, any health drink claiming to cause weight loss. Okay,
Hmm.
your PCO, this magical drink will cause you 20 kgs weight loss, 10 kgs weight loss. Please don't give into such false promises. Trust on your body, trust on your own food. Your own food will again bring you back to normal weight with certain time and certain efforts. So say no to these foods mainly. And more importantly, when it comes to infertility, we have to say no to certain extra fats, extra carbohydrate intake, and mainly red meat.
Okay.
If you're somebody who's eating more of red meat, many people don't know what exactly is red meat. It is the meat which comes from pork and beef.
Okay.
So for certain period of time, it is very essential to control the quantity which comes from red meat and avoid the excess carbohydrate. As I said, along with alcohol, smoking or junk, even a homemade food of which is consumed in excess quantity, it again acts as a bad food.
Okay.
So all these things need to be said no first to begin with, and then coming to bringing into balance, we have to have good carbohydrates, good proteins, and good fats. What
Hmm.
are now good carbohydrates? A carbohydrate food becomes good when it is appropriate in quantity first. No such food is very good when it is consumed in excess. So we have to have a control on quantity. Our food
Hmm.
needs to be having certain calories, and even if it is our favorite or maybe it's like very tasty, I'm tasting it once in a while, we cannot go excess in quantity.
Okay.
So we have to have it controlled carbohydrate intake, preferably go for less refined carbohydrates like whole wheats, like maybe coming in refining in the Indian terms, maybe a chapati or a rotis, that will be more apt. Consumed with little bit of rice. Again, I'm not saying rice is very bad. We cannot avoid rice. We are people who are eating rice. But the thing is, it is just about the quantity.
Yes.
This is about carbohydrates. Now we'll go to proteins. Proteins, most of us usually consume less proteins. So first thing is when you reduce carbohydrate, balance it with proteins and fiber. So proteins, consume proteins which come from the vegetable sources,
Hmm.
like good sprouts, good dairy foods, little bit reduction on proteins which come from the animal source.
Okay.
Okay, so that needs to be done. And finally, when it comes to fats, fats are the baseline for any hormone production. And most of us females, we see many hormonal changes, fluctuations, and we easily end up in imbalances. And
Mhm.
when we are finding it difficult to conceive, the doctor easily says your hormones are in imbalance. Now we don't know what to eat and what to bring it to imbalance. It is all about consuming healthy fats. Fats are not bad. You don't avoid oils. Don't avoid all the fats and just eat only carbohydrate or low carb diet. Not like that. Eat good fats. Where does the good fats come from? Good fats come from a high fat diet. Don't go for low fat, skim milk, all that stuff. Eat a high fat, good dairy. Consume whole nuts. Nuts have very good fats. Consume fish. So, and all this stuff have, and consume ghee. Ghee is not a bad stuff. Ghee is something which is being giving good fats, all that stuff. But avoid, I have said again, avoid deep fried foods, heavy spicy, like we say, masala dominated foods, gravy dominated foods. Avoid that stuff. Put a little less oil in all the sabzi we make. That itself brings balance. So now we have a balanced carbohydrate, quantity control, good proteins from plant source, healthy fats, and all that. Along with that, we need to add some good fiber. Fiber increases our metabolism. Like what are, where does the fiber comes from? Fiber comes from good source of vegetables and fruit. So we need to add on good vegetables and fruits. Like half, let the half of our plate be from carbohydrates and fruits, the rest half from the fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
So,
is it. And then again, any nutrition needs to be supported by three things: a good exercise, a good sleep, and reduced stress.
yeah.
Food becomes healthy when it is supplemented by healthy these three stuff. If you are eating healthy but very stressed, I'm working overlines, working in the night, traveling in the night, partying in the night, no, I'm sleeping very less time, or I'm taking very high professional stress, I want to achieve everything overnight, no. Give your body, your mind, your life, everything the time it needs.
Thank you, Dr. Shelja. I think all the points that you have mentioned, we all, it's not that we don't know about it, but it becomes like you said in the beginning. We all know about it, but it requires a lot of effort, to actually make it a habit and part of our lives. I'm sure all the points that you've mentioned are quite doable, and I'm sure everybody listening to what ma'am has just said, I'm sure it will be kind of a reiteration to you, and you will make a point to at least start this habit in your life. So thank you so much, Dr. Shelja. And Dr. Shelja, you mentioned one very interesting statement before talking about the specific food and the eating habits. You mentioned that it is not just important for a women to take care of a food habit, but also for the men. So generally, everybody, most of the people, they have this misconception that it is very important for a lady to follow the diet pre-conception. I'm talking because she is the one who will be carrying the fetus and is responsible for the development. But as you mentioned, it is also important for the men to take care of the diet. So can you give us some more insight there? Like, why is it important? What is the factor which will influence if men is not, is not? I mean, as far as the dietary sources are concerned, it's not up to the mark. So how exactly does that influence?
See, as I said, we had assumed prior that female plays a major role in being even for the healthy baby to develop. Men only have to offer their sperms and then their work is done. But surprisingly, with all the recent studies, we have a big surprise revealed that the quality of sperm plays a major role. We see a lot of early pregnancy abortions when the quality of sperm is bad. The female
Okay.
will be wondering, I'm following everything the doctor is saying, why my baby is not developing, why I'm landing up in abortion every single time. So
Yeah.
most of times it is also the male infertility or his sperm quality being impaired, which is causing infertility or recurrent miscarriages. So, as I said, it is equally important. The infertility definition, which was previously on the females board, it has now come equally to both of us, both male and female. We are equally responsible for infertility. So, even the male, as I said, they needs to follow the proper diet, focus on nutrition. There are certain foods which are tampering. As I said, red meat. Red meat is more damaging towards the male counterpart. The red meat is the lot of studies have proved that red meat is hampering the sperm parameters, which is very crucial. If we see very bad sperm parameters, we will not be able to achieve a natural pregnancy. We might have to quickly jump to IVF, which is a big, huge tax on their financial this thing. So better keep a healthy diet, healthy exercise. And yes, if the men needs to follow all the same dietary rules, as I said. Along with that, there are certain superfoods for both males and females, which we can just label as superfoods, which needs to be consumed more frequently and regularly for fertility to be in balance. Those are like maybe berries,
Okay.
bananas, all the vitamin C rich fruits, the oranges, the grapes, okay, and lycopene. Lycopene is very essential for male and female egg health. It comes from boiled tomatoes, apples,
Okay.
all that it comes from, and whole dairy products. And somebody who is fancy about a supermarket shopping, they can go and buy pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, add it to their diet. I'm not saying it is very essential, but you are so focused towards buying something, you buy this stuff.
All right. Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Shailja. It was great listening to you and getting all the insights. Meanwhile, I'll just request our viewers if they would like to ask any question to Dr. Shailja. So, Dr. Shailja, with your permission, can we take a few questions where we are already
Yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah,
very
yeah,
long?
yeah, yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so I have a question from Swati
Yeah.
Kurmapu. Yeah,
Yes.
she is asking me how long should one take fertility supplements for results? Dear Swati, fertility supplements for results, you go to a doctor, let the doctor evaluate it in a deeper cause. When you are correcting your diet, don't just wait for diet to do the magic. Simultaneously, keep doing all the stuff. Meet a doctor, go through the evaluations, start your diet, bring your diet into balance. If you need to lose weight, start losing weight in a healthy way. And fertility supplements, any fertility supplement which your doctor has asked to bring in results, the supplements need 3 months to start acting and bring in the results, and your doctor might need anywhere from 6 months to 1 year to go through the steps of protocols and to bring in optimal results. Sometimes you may be the magical lucky person, you might conceive in 1 month. Sometimes you might have more factors, your doctor might need a little bit more time. So I ask, have patience of nearly 1 year. Stick to your doctor, trust your body, just have the patience.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shailja. And I would like thanks Swati for watching us and putting your question out here. Dr. Shailja, the next question we can take is from Divija Reddy.
Yeah.
She says, "Good
Yeah.
evening, doctor. Is there any advantage of taking a supplement rather than relying on dietary sources?"
Divija Reddy, as I said, so we will not, whenever a patient comes to me, first thing I will correct her diet. But most of the times I see their diet is not very imbalanced. It's just they are maybe a little bit overweight or little bit underweight or some stress. Why to wait for every months of course and to take action? Start taking up supplements and start following diet. Whichever does the magic, you will be benefited. Whether
Correct.
your diet is helping you or the supplement is helping you, let both start acting, and you need 3 months. Yeah, it is important to take supplements prescribed by your doctor also.
Correct. Thank you so much, Dr. Shailja. And thanks, Divija. Uh, we are having,
Manikant.
yes.
Mr. Manikanda, yeah. Please tell me, does CoQ10 help? Definitely, CoQ10 is very essential for when the male parameters are little bit deranged. When I see a semen parameters being deranged, we do prescribe tablets which contain CoQ10. It is not usually very easily found in diet, so better you take CoQ10 supplements as prescribed by your doctor. And yes, it does help. It does help. I have seen people with mild male fertility impairments usually conceive easily once we prescribe CoQ10. They conceive even naturally in 3 to 6 months.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mani Kanta, for being with us today. Um, me, Kajal is asking what are the fertility diet to improve egg quality?
Again, Kajal, fertility diet to improve, as I said, there is no magical diet. The egg quality might be deranged because of several factors, which your doctor will be taking care of to her possible best. From your side, you stick to a good, healthy exercise, regulated, timed diet. Don't delay your food intake. Keep it in a regular time. As I said, go for healthy carbohydrates, healthy proteins, fats, balance with good amount of salads. Hydrate yourself, do a good exercise and yoga, de-stress yourself. So many times these simple things help a woman conceive more easily. There is no magical food as you are asking, but as antioxidant foods which are found in vitamin C rich fruits and all that stuff, vegetables, nuts, berries, these stuff you consume more with a good calorie control and exercise.
Great. Thank you so much, Doctor. And thanks, Kajal. I hope it would be really beneficial to you getting all the answers. So far, we have got this question, Dr. Shailja. I would request everybody else, or even those who will be watching this video further, if you have any questions, please do write to us in www.pubertytomenopause.com. We would love to get back to you with the appropriate answers. With this, I would sincerely like to thank Dr. Shailja for her time and giving us such brilliant insights on such a very common yet quite unknown topic. So thank you so much, Dr. Shailja. I'm sure all the tips and expert suggestions that you have given us today would benefit a lot of people out there who will be watching this video. Thank you so much once again for joining us.
Thank you, Payal. Thank you, Human Biological Institute, both of you, for giving me a wonderful opportunity to speak on one of the easily overlooked topic about infertility. It was very pleasant conversating with you, Miss Payal.
Thank you so much. And it was same here, Dr. Shalja. I felt, I mean, it was a great time with you. I loved the discussion that we had today. And meanwhile, I would also like to thank everybody who joined us live and everybody who will be watching this video further. If you really think that, this particular discussion would help somebody it will help your family, relative, friends, please do share this video with them. And if you would like us to talk about any such topic, you can surely write to us on www.pubertytomenopause.com. We would love to organize such talking sessions with leading experts of our country. Till we meet with the next We Talk Do You, I wish you all a very good health and have a great evening. Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much, Dr. Shell.
Thank you, Payal.
Thank you.